As we stand outside the mausoleum, you'll know that it has no door in it anymore. And that's because of vandalism. In 1991, 3 middle school students were playing hooky from school. They had always cut through the cemetery. They noticed that the original wooden door, the mausoleum was over 100 years old at the time, had a big crack in it. The door had been made out of solid wood, and they could see that they could probably see inside of it a little bit. So they broke the door off the hinges, threw it on the ground. They went inside. Now, the story gets a little bit weird here. Some people say that they had been interested in satanic type of stuff, dabbling. So here's what happened according to the police report. When you open the door of a big mausoleum like their mausoleum, you're in the living room. And you're looking at the back wall that has the bodies in it. The Sherman Mausoleum has a wall that could contain 16 coffins. But there are only 9 of them. There's only 9 people to this day in there, including the major. Okay? And so they looked around for one of the oldest dates. And they peeled the plaque off the wall, busted the plaster, and they slid Mrs. Sherman, who was one of the oldest people in there. She'd been gone well over 100 years. And they slid her out onto the floor, her coffin, out onto the floor of the living room. And they took Mrs. Sherman's skull out of the casket. The same day, someone reports a fire at an abandoned motel up on East 14th and Euclid. Today it's a Great Western Bank. It was called the Brunier Motel. One of the rooms of this abandoned motel is on fire. And when they get there to put it out, they find in this room what appears to be satanic scribblings in blood. And in a can outside the bathroom window in the alley, they find a human skull. Later that day, the report of the door being off and the casket on the floor at the Sherman Mausoleum. So they put her back in, and so that will never happen again because they actually decided to take the door frame out and brick it up. And so no one will ever go in and disturb the Sherman family.